Hi guys, today I am going to be telling you what happened after my ketamine infusion. Um, so, yes, I went into a horrible withdrawal and the pain got worse. Spent a month having really bad flares. I also got a horrible, horrible flu during that month that is still making me cough. But yeah, it was very unpleasant, and I finally got back to see the specialist that the pain specialist who I'd been seeing, who had admitted me for the ketamine infusion. I went back to his office, and on the day that I went in, I was flaring really badly in both legs and both hands, and I was in the wheelchair. I couldn't walk more than a couple of meters, and I couldn't use crutches because it's in my hands so bad now that that's just sort of become impossible. So I went into his office, and he, did the usual, asked me how I am and what had happened since the infusion and how I'd been. And I told him how much pain I was in. I told him about the withdrawal, and he told me that's impossible. That didn't happen. I didn't have that withdrawal. That was impossible from the drugs I was given. It just didn't happen. No explanation other than no, that didn't happen. And this was despite the fact that on the day I went in that condition to my GP called the pain specialist, and he agreed with the plan of action, and that's what was going on. So I don't know what his problem is. He was really negative from the moment we walked into the room. He then told me that he doesn't know what's wrong with me, that it's not RSD, that it's not complex regional pain syndrome, and it seems that he just suddenly turned around, didn't want to treat me anymore. I suspect this is because I bothered to complain to the hospital about the nurses ignoring me when I was in there. I don't, wasn't complaining about the doctor. I didn't paint him in a negative light at all. It was only specific incidents that happened that I let the hospital know about, because I don't think that other people should have to be treated like that. So yeah, I don't know if honestly, I don't know what his problem is. He refused to give me a medical certificate on the day. He's refused to give me a copy of my files, so he won't even give me my history. It's a bit ridiculous, really. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, so I will be testing that up, because I need the history of my treatment. It's this is a stupid condition. It doesn't make any sense, and yeah, without that, like, what are you supposed to do? So, and that brings us to the next question anyway, which is, what was I supposed to do? It still concerns me that there was no testing to find out what that reaction was, why it happened, because I don't know if that rules out for me ever having ketamine again. I don't know if that was the problem. I don't know if it was because it was a 10-day infusion. People seem to have more success on the shorter infusions that they offer in the US. Just people I know. So yeah, I don't know if I can get that here or not. If they'll administer it in that way. So yeah, basic plan of action now is I am booked in to see another pain specialist. Um, I don't really know what's good it's going to do. Yeah, being that I waited so long and I finally got the treatment and it made me worse. So I'm also seeing a psychologist who does some interesting treatment, sort of using diet and nutritional supplements to try and prompt the body to heal itself naturally. So feeding the right neurotransmitters to try and sort of get them circulating back again, and also targeting the inflammation that comes along with RSD. So I've had a bunch of blood tests to check all sorts of things, red cell counts, vitamin D. I'm already deficient. And yeah, some inflammation factor thingies that I need to look up because I don't really know what I'm talking about yet. So I'm going to try this and hopefully it will work. My condition at the moment is pretty grim. It's flaring all the time. The pain is just worse than it has ever been. It's really hard to keep a positive attitude because there's just so much to deal with, and yeah, going through all this and to just be thrown out by my doctor was a bit rough. Um, I've had the blood test that I had to have for this new diet that I'm going to try didn't go very well. I wouldn't bleed. She couldn't get a vein, and eventually, this is my awesome glove. Eventually, she got a vein down here. I can't even touch it through the glove. It's that sore. The whole hand is just stupid now. I can type minimally. It's setting off this hand as well in this wrist. It's just bizarre. I mean, you have a needle that goes in one area. Well, my condition makes me feel like it's all the way around my wrist. It's all the way up my arm to my elbow. It's just my hand is changing color a lot more than it used to. It's going a kind of a purpley dark red sort of color, very noticeable in contrast to the other hand under normal light. Um, so yeah, I'm wearing the glove at the moment because it's freezing. That's my hat. Yeah, it keeps my ears warm. So it's flip-top knitting. Bye bye, fingers. Where'd you go? Oh, I don't know. I turned into a puppet. Oh, very clever, fingers. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so awesome. Okay, that's about all I've got for you. Yeah, I'm dropping dairy and gluten. I wasn't supposed to be eating dairy anyway. And then, yeah, I'll be back to see that psychologist shortly, and I'll find out what supplements I'll be taking, and I'll do a bit more research. And yeah, if it helps me, I'll let you know. Hope all is well with you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Bye. Bye.